Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is October 8th, 2014. Hope everyone is having a great day. Let's start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures, and yesterday was a bloodbath in the market. Today you're seeing the futures snap back a little bit. They're up about 3.25 points right now to 1931.25 per contract. It's not a big move higher from yesterday's real sharp sell-off, but nonetheless markets are up before the opening bell. A few things you want to take note of real quick. Dollar yen. Dollar yen right now is a little bit on the positive side. You can see it's been rallying ever since 5 o'clock in the morning. Now it's starting to pull back. As soon as this pulls back, so do the futures. So notice here, dollar yen has been selling off for about 30 minutes or pulling back for about 30 minutes. And you're going to see that the ES futures are kind of a similar pattern here, starting to pull back as well. Dollar yen is going to be very, very important. Dollar yen needs to go higher if the stock market is going to go higher. That's the carry trade to the world. So again, that's the fuel that sparks the liquidity in the stock market. Dollar yen, keep that on your radar today. It's right here. If dollar yen gets a bid, the stock market will get a bid today. If the dollar yen starts to sell off, the odds are favoring the stock market will sell off. You could also look at the US dollar index. If the US dollar index starts to sell off, stock market will sell off. If the US dollar index starts to bounce back and rally up, stock market will bounce back. Notice that this started to rally right around 5 o'clock in the morning, and that gave a lift to the futures. So again, the currencies are really dominating everything. Most importantly, in my opinion, it's the US dollar index, and it's the dollar yen currency pair that moves markets. All right, let's get into some stocks here that are in the news today. We're going to talk about Yum Brands. I believe they reported earnings. Stock is trading a little bit from where it closed. The stock closed at $69.73, now trading at $70.17. Believe it or not, I don't see anything great for Yum Brands here. If it takes out yesterday's low, the stock is vulnerable down to $66. So just keep that on the radar today. We will be looking to play that in the intraday stock chat room. Yum Brands will be on our radar. The next one we're going to look at is Costco. Costco is really making a nice move higher. The stock closed at $125.27. It's trading at $128.58. It did trade as high as $129. They reported earnings as well today. So again, the market seems to like the Costco numbers initially, and we're going to take it at that. The stock's at a new all-time high today. There's really no reason to fight it. It is a little bit stretched here, but nonetheless, with the pattern on the charts, I guess it can make its way up to 130 or so. Be very, very careful up here, though. The stock is a little bit overbought, but nonetheless, Costco, nice little pop today on earnings. Be careful, though. This is not a stock you want to play with today. Let it settle out. You'd rather see it close strong, and then you could look to play retraces. I would not get in front of Costco on the long side at this stage of the game. Let's take a look at SAP today. This is Oracle's biggest rival. Again, the stock right now is trading at $67.91. It closed at $70.41. So you're going to watch the level of 65.25. That's where there's big support if the stock does trade down there today. There's also more support around 62.80. So got some levels there for SAP, but nonetheless, I don't know why the stock is down, but it is, and that's really all that matters. So SAP trading lower, but keep on your radar, 65.25. That could be a good bounce play for SAP intraday. And all the mentioned levels are scalp levels, just short-term day trading levels. Let's take a look at Monsanto today. I believe they had earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at 108.50, closed at 108.23. So it's upticking a little bit from where it closed yesterday, but very oversold equity. So Monsanto could see a little bit more of a bounce, but nonetheless, stock is not showing all that much strength, but it is up a little bit from yesterday's close, trading higher by about 25 cents. Again, we'll keep this on the radar in the intraday stock chat today. We will be looking to play that. Again, take a 7-day free trial to that. You'll see everything that we're doing, especially in these volatile markets. It makes for excellent day trading. Let's take a look at Symantec, SYMC. This is a stock, believe it or not, that I just closed out last week on a short trade for a profit. So nonetheless, stock this morning is trading up at 24.44, closed at 23.19. That's a decent pop for Symantec. I guess it has upside to around the $25 level. The news on this is that the company is going to split itself into two separate companies. Now, we heard that recently from HPQ, Hewlett Packard. Now we're hearing it from Symantec. So again, this is what's going on. When share prices are down, they're just going to break themselves up into two separate companies. The other thing that a lot of companies are doing is saying they're going to put themselves up for sale. So those are the two ways to get your stock price up. Again, eBay just did it as well, and you can see how long that stock lasted. If you take a look at eBay here, and I'm just going to pull up a daily chart, that lasted one day and it came right back down. So with Symantec, when I look at this one, I'm kind of in the same boat. Maybe it trades up to 25, 24.95. If you want to short it there, that's probably your level. Keep that on the radar. The next one we're looking at is JCPenney. JCPenney right now is trading at $9.19. Stock, JCPenney closed at $9.19. Today it is trading at $9.40. It looks like there is some type of investor conference going on in New York today. We'll see how the stock can play out. But nonetheless, stock is trading up a little bit here, JCPenney's. So give it the benefit of the doubt because it's been beaten down so much recently that maybe it can hold these gains, even go a little bit higher. But I don't think there's going to be a ton of upside here for JCPenney. But just keep it on the radar going forward. Looking at gold today, gold is trading down $1. It was just up about $3. So gold remains very volatile at this point in time. The GLD is trading at 117.06. I don't see anything terrific or terrible, but nonetheless, GLD closed at 116.36 yesterday, so it's trading up a little bit. We'll see if it can find some footing. Right now, gold futures are trading lower by $1. Gold futures are trading higher by $4 to $1,216 an ounce. So a little upticking there. We'll see if gold futures can find some footing. Remember, if the dollar-yen declines, gold will go higher. If the dollar-yen starts to rally, gold will go lower. Okay, that's very, very easy. Just watch dollar-yen chart. It'll tell you everything you need to know about gold. Let's take a look at the oil market today. Oil is trading down $1 a barrel to $87.75 a barrel. Let's go to the USO. USO right now is trading at around 33.03. I don't really see any reason to get in front of the oil market right now. It should have one more blow-off type sell-off before it starts to find some stability. So again, right now, crude oil futures are trading at around 87.75. They could, believe it or not, still have about another dollar's worth of downside. But that's about it. There's not going to be much more downside in crude from there. So again, crude futures are down this morning, but they are trying to find some type of a low, if you ask me, if my chart reading serves me correct. So again, there's not much more downside, maybe another dollar of downside in spot crude. I don't know exactly where the USO would be at that point in time, but we'll look at it and we'll see, and we'll talk about it in the intraday stock chat room. So once again, come over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see everything that we're doing, all the trades that we're taking during the course of the day, and you can obviously navigate right along with us. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.